this is Chris Borda down here at Y.E.S Fitness with Jocelyn Riccio, NASM Certified Personal Trainer. Today we're going to talk about stabilization. Creating stabilization in the thoracic spine in the scapular region will help reduce your risk for injury, help improve performance, help you move better, and help you feel better. First we're going to explain it to you a little bit, and then we're going to go through a couple of drills that will help you to create that stabilization. So, Jocelyn's going to turn around here, okay? What we're talking about here is creating stabilization right here in the midsection of the back, the thoracic spine, and the scapulars, or the wing bones, which create the joint for the shoulder, okay? So what we want to do is we want to be able to keep this in good posture down away from your ears while you raise your arms. So Jocelyn's going to show you what it looks like as she raises her arm. You notice how the shoulder stays down away from her ears, okay? Relax down. Now Jocelyn's going to show you what it looks like to do it wrong, for your body to move incorrectly, which will increase the risk for injury. So as she raises her arm, you'll notice that her shoulders come up closer to her ear, this muscle's all tight, and his shoulder joint is no longer tracking correctly. So relax down. So one more time, Jocelyn, show them how it should look. Notice that she raises her arm, her shoulders down away from her ear. So we're going to show you the first drill. We're going to do a scapular stabilization forearm wall slide drill. So let's step up to the wall here a little bit. And what you want to focus on is watch Jocelyn keep her shoulders down and back as she raises her arms. So here we go. She's going to slide her arms up the wall. Notice her shoulders are down away from her ears. And then bring it away from the wall, back, and then slide down. One more time. This is what we're looking for, the shoulder joint being down away from that ear. Now, this is what you don't want it to look like. So as she raises her arms, you notice how her whole scapula is raised up, her shoulders are up near her ears, and this is not tracking properly in her shoulder joint. So bring it down. So one more time, let's see what it was supposed to look like. Beautiful. That'll help create some stabilization in this region. If the shoulder joint, if the scapula doesn't stay, if the scapula doesn't stay correct in the shoulder joint, when you go to raise your arm, there's going to be some impingement and lack of movement, rather than with the shoulder and the scapula is down where it's supposed to be, the arm will track up nicely. So the other drill we're going to do is, Jocelyn's going to lie down here. We're going to do a supine scapular stabilization rotation with core engagement. So she's going to bring her knees up, so you notice that they're at least in line with her hips. They're not down here like this. They're right in line with her hips. We're going to take the green pad between her knees. She's going to squeeze that. That's going to engage the core. Now as you watch Jocelyn drop her knees down to the left, notice her shoulder stays right down on the ground. Knees are still up to the height of her hips, but her shoulder joint stays down on the ground. So bring it back up again. This is what you don't want to do. So when she drops her knees to the left, you'll notice that the shoulder comes up off the carpet. She's lost her stabilization in the scapula and in the thoracic region. So come back down. This is not a lumbar rotation drill. This is a scapular stabilization drill. So one more time, let's see what it's supposed to look like. You notice her knees drop down, but that shoulder blade is staying right down towards the ground. Relax. You can go now. So there's two drills that you can work on to help create that shoulder scapular and thoracic stabilization, so that when you move your arm, it moves correctly, reducing your risk for injury and helping you move better.